Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're all doing well. As usual, we are playing Ghost of Yotei. We finished the game yesterday.
Have any armor that needs work?
We defeated Lord Saito and all of the all of the Yotei 6 members. And because we were so meticulous while playing the game, we were not just focusing on the main storyline. We have actually completed all the side quests. The only things which are remaining are those fancy aesthetic activities. Like, we have even completed all the Zeni Hazuki games. We have completed all the shrines, hot springs. These pillars of the fallen are still there are 13 pillars of the fallen, and just because these are cosmetic collectible items, majorly these are sword kits, and I don't want to put any efforts. I'm not feeling like putting any efforts in collecting all of them, although I can, but that would be a very tedious task. It would take, I guess, 2 to 3 odd hours of mine. We have completed all the shrines, all the altars of reflection. 61 altars of reflection we have completed. We bonded with the wolf quite early because we were actually pretty much wanted to get his assistance and get that updated standoff for which Ghost of Yotei is pretty much known for. All the Saito outposts have been cleared. These puzzle works I'm not very much interested in because these don't offer much. These are only either giving a charm or some money, but I'm actually not very much interested in completing these. These Sumi paintings are still, that's all. They only provide vanity gear that only adds to the cosmetic look. So I'm planning of starting a new game today only. Meanwhile, I'll explore some of the areas. Maybe if there is a side quest pending, because I don't see any other activities which is pending right now. We'll start a new game as promised. Initially, I was thinking that I'll defeat Lord Saito on lethal mode only, but I decided to play the whole game on lethal mode. So yeah, we'll wait for a while and then we'll start with the new game. I was hoping that there would be a new game plus, but I don't see any option there. And it feels bad that you'll have to lose all your upgrades, all your charms and weapons and activities. So many armors we collected. So that's one downside of starting a new game. Had there been a new game plus option, then all these upgrades would have been there. Everything which we have 33,000 coins and 534 flowers, which will all go to zero when we start a new game. But nevertheless, we'll have to. I just want to see how many hours I have put in completing this game. Just give me a second. How many hours I have given? Let's see how many hours we have clocked in while playing this game. Right, so we have given 65 hours and we have completed the game 100%. We have 100% the game and it took us around 65 hours. Or you can say 61 hours, because the last 3 to 4 hours I was actually busy in completing some of the basic activities. Playing Zeni Hazuki because I love playing those. So yeah, I believe that I should start a new game. I'm in a pretty much in a fix. And we'll also... Man, this is a very tough decision that I'll have to lose all my upgrades and everything. Everything will go back to 0. Should we go ahead with that? Man, even the music makes me question my choices. I don't have a new game plus and I so wanted a new game plus, man. So many things which we had, they will all go to
Black can be used in beautiful
0.
designs.
I will not say they'll go to waste, but see what amount of gear do we have? See, even the Jin Sakai's helmet we have from Lord Shimura's clan. Everything will have to be unlocked again. Everything. It would be a tough job. It would be a tough job to do everything again, but we'll have to do it. Not a very friendly.
Merchandise for you, traveler.
Well, not a very friendly looking armor. This is. I don't want to get views because of that. Let's start a new game. Let's start a new game. Yes. And because we played the last on medium difficulty, because I have always, see, I'll be honest, I have always played story games which are more focused on the story and stuff. I have always played them on medium difficulty, so that to have a good balance of everything. But just because we are starting a new game, oh, we even have a custom mode. A single sword strike would be lethal. Yes, we'll start in lethal. We played the last game with English dialogue and English subtitles. Now let's do justice to this game now. It's time that we do justice to it. We'll play with Japanese dialogue and with English subtitles. And I know, I believe I can change that. Although that is not required, but let's go. A second playthrough on lethal mode. And this time these guys will be pretty much tough. We are playing on lethal mode. Each and every enemy will be very tough. We would be dying quite often, I'm pretty sure. But nevertheless, we already have 65 hours of experience clocked in. We completed each and every side quest, everything we completed, apart from some basic vanity gear and stuff. We missed a few sword kits from the Pillars of the Fallen, but I was not interested in those any day. You will be killed first. Don't you worry. The birth of an Onryo.
怨霊のことは生前の母から聞かされた。仇を求めこの世を惑う哀れな亡者。俺は怨霊になった。忌まわしきあの夜に。それから本土へ。たった一人腹をすかせ。
While playing on medium difficulty, we found it very easy to parry the attacks. And now I know, because this is on lethal mode.
燃える木を思い出すた。
Initially, I was actually planning to just defeat. I'm playing this game, this particular playthrough on lethal mode, just so that I can defeat Lord Saito and Takizo. That's the only reason which I have. Maybe we'll see. If we'll be facing difficulties with those random guys which are there, we may tone down the difficulty. May. Let's hope we don't have to. Hello there. What's up? क्या हाल चाल है भाई?
あの世で皆に会うため妖帝六人衆は一人残らず殺す。まずは蛇だ。
अच्छी बात है यार, अच्छा ही रहना चाहिए. You should be good. This guy was pretty much intimidating. The best story, I believe, was of Kitsune only. Dragon or the spider? The spider. The dragon. And we forgot we also have to change Lord Saito. We also have to change it to watery mode, or what mode was that, in which the dismemberment and the blood is too much, there is too much of gore and everything. We'll change to that also. Right, so This was the point where we became so fascinated with this game. Initially, I was even thinking that this is not even the real graphics, but those were actually. Right, so the difficulty has been set to lethal. Melee camera. No dynamic panning to frame enemies near screen edges. I'm not sure, but let me first enable that particular mode in which you get more gore and everything. Where is that mode? The blood is more, everything is more. Cannot see, is it in display? Yes. Kurosawa mode is that black and white thing. Miki mode, yes, this is the one. Features within lo-fi music written in the direction of Watanabe. I'm not sure about this. Man, it feels pretty much tiring. Thinking that I'll have to clock what? I believe just because we are playing on lethal difficulty, I believe it will take 80 to 90 hours of my life. Considering if we complete all the side quests and main quests, because while playing on medium difficulty, we found it pretty easy and it took us around approximately around 60 hours to complete the game. Let's see how difficult these guys are.
どうどういい子だ落ち着けすまねえなバカども
頭んとこへ連れてけ。
I just hope I don't die on the first fight while playing this game again on lethal. At least not in the training rounds. Man, we died. Lethal mode is pretty difficult, I believe. Lethal mode is doing pretty much damage. I never thought. Man, this would be tough. Completing this game, completing each and every quest on lethal mode will take quite a lot of time, I believe. Man, this Mike mode is nice. The blood has increased. The dismemberment thing, these all things have actually increased. Let's face this guy again.
なあキセルに火つけてくれ
The amount of blood has actually increased. I'm just hoping I don't die here only. Because a single sword is able to kill us on lethal mode. Single sword attack.
誰だてめえああ生きてたか狼の姫一人残らず息の根止めたと思ったがまた会えたな刀鍛冶の娘
覚えておけ。圧だ。
I hope we don't die. We defeated him on the first playthrough, on the first try only, when we were playing. Oh man, bad. Man, one of my favorite scenes, I must say. Oh man. Man, on lethal difficulty, even the snake is giving us so much trouble. This was expected. And we are giving justice to the production house as well as to the game by making sure that we keep Japanese dialogues alive this time. Bad. Even the snake has... Oh, I forgot that the snake has this disarmament attack. This is such a badass introduction. You want to hunt the Yotei 6 members and the game starts with the death of a Yotei 6 members, with the duel with a Yotei 6 member in fact. The Onryo is alive. The first and foremost thing which we'll do, we'll get the Bounty Master armor and then we'll complete all the duels. We'll complete all the bounties first. We'll get the Bounty Master armor this time and we'll directly go on to Takizo, the way we did in our first playthrough. Because the whole point of starting a new game is to defeat Takizo on lethal. While playing on moderate difficulty, Takizo took me 3 hours to defeat him, but I believe on lethal difficulty, I don't know how much time he will take. I'm too eager to find that out. Too eager. And yes guys, you are about to see one of the greatest introductions to a game again. Let's go. This was the point where it all started. This horse jump made me so happy that yes, finally we are able to jump, which was not possible in Ghost of Tsushima. Talk about the view, man. Talk about the view. How beautiful it can get. Let's see our home first.
浦島太郎にでもなっちまった気分だ。懐かしい。あの宿で斎藤たちの居所が知れるかもな。
Mount Yotei.
羊蹄山。二頭の達人が隠れ住んでるって噂を聞いたことがある。
From that we also need the dual katana. The dual katana I believe are pretty much effective against Takizo. Man, I'm about to give 100 or 120 hours of my life to this game again. I believe. Just because it's on lethal mode. Let's go. Let's learn again how to parry and other stuff. Unlike Atsu, I even have memories of defeating Lord Saito here.
と捕まえてやる。
Has this also become difficult on lethal? Sprinting, searching for Jubei.
アツ稽古は
ちっと待っててくれよ。
諦めるけ
まだだ。勝った。
勝負の続きは稽古場でな。
後でな。稽古があるさ。お母と。
Let's finish these basic activities as soon as possible so that we can directly head on towards the bounties.
な、美しいら。竿をもっと軽く握れし。
こうけ？
The Yatsu theme song, I believe, is the first song which we'll be learning, if I remember it right.
互いが分かったけ？いい曲ずら。一緒に弾かだ。
This is the Yatsu's theme song. In the first playthrough, when I was going through all these activities and was just starting out, I was slightly skeptical that whether I would like this game or not. I mean, compared to Ghost of Tsushima, but only after about spending 15 to 20 minutes I realized that this game is much more than Ghost of Tsushima.
そう感じるさ。
でも本当に聞こえるんずらか。だって。
And I loved each and every bit of it. And then that one particular special thing where they pay tribute to Jin Sakai by devoting him an entire location.
ほんでアツの歌を聴く。ここでもいつか風になっても。
I was reading one of the comments and one guy said that he is actually looking forward to getting Jin Sakai's wolf blade quite early in the game and then going on hunting for the Yotei 6 members. And I told him that that was a pretty solid and a pretty good idea. So this time also we'll try that. Let's see whether we can go to Jin Sakai's, but I doubt, because you'll have to beat Kitsune and the Oni first, then only I can go to the Oshima coast, where we'll be able to find that particular sword of Jin Sakai, the wolf blade. I'm not wrong. Let's cut some bamboo. The only thing which I hate about this game is bamboo cutting. Ah, see. I'm pretty bad at it. I need to go and beat Taki, so I don't want to play anything else. And it feels bad to lose all the armors and all the upgrades just because this game doesn't have a new game plus. We spent so many hours in
ちょ見てみ
upgrading the armor sets, upgrading our weapons, collecting so many consumables and material items.
もう片方も叩くだぞ
But nevertheless, there was nothing more to do.
ちゃんと鋼を熱するだぞ方針と伸びんど
火膨れしたことあるけ？
こりゃあるわ忘れられんだわ
We have changed the difficulty and we have even changed the mode. So we'll see how it will look now. Last time in our first playthrough, we chose a white colored horse.
見て
This time, let's see. We'll choose a different coat
この子ら
horse,
には
of
早く
course.
ないけ？
A black one this time. A black one will look pretty fine.
まるで俺たちの守り神みてえずら。
See how the glint of the sword shines in her eyes.
よくわかったな双子の狼だ
持っていいけ？
もういいの触れるようになったらなしとこう
Now we'll learn the most important thing that they will learn the only thing which will help us in this game, help us survive in this lethal mode of difficulty. And that is how to learn how to parry.
あつらじゃなくておまんざら。
今日は基本からやらだ
どういで？
新鉄のね刀すぐ折れちもうからな
俺は基本でいい。
何を言ってるで？
ほいじゃ並べ守りから始めるぞ
守りはもうできるさよ。
本当にそうかほいじゃ十兵衛撃ってみ
強く撃つなよ。
よしよく見てたな
次は崩してやら。
いいぞアツ
やるじゃん。
There is no point in fighting with me, brother. You are supposed to die at the end of this.
アツ守りを崩してみ
ぶったたいてやる。見てろし。
なんでそんな合力なんだ。
家事を手伝ってるからだわ。てめえもやれし。
ほいじゃあ次は機械を待つ稽古だじっと押せえとくだぞ
音ない俺ん方見るど。
そりゃおめえが暴れ馬みてえだからだ。
馬みてえな匂いのくせに。
黙れ次は受け流しの稽古だ始め
Let's practice parrying.
よし守りが崩れたそのまま攻めてみよしうまいぞ本気に打ってやれお前器用だなアツよく見ろ十兵衛のやつ気合い入れてるぞ次の攻めは受け流せ
おっ
残念だったなもう一度だ次だ受け流しがうまくいったとしても攻め続けてくる相手もいるから油断すんな
それも受け流しゃいいじゃん。
隙が生まれるまで待って切りかかれアツやってみよしその調子よしおまんま
This is the only thing which will help us survive. This is the only thing. Parrying,
守りも受け流しもでき
and especially parrying consecutive attacks.
思い切り圧を打て圧お前避けるだぞ痛みから逃れるにはその場から去るほかねえ時もあるけん覚えとくだぞ
音は身をもって知ってるさ。
たまたまずら動くなよ
本当に狼みてえだ。
痛みは気がそれる一因になる。ぐっと気合い入れて痛みのことは忘れろ。
Right. We are aware. Let's go.
なら二人ともいよいよ力比べするか。
やった、待ってた。
We found that Dance of Wrath was pretty much effective against Lord Seto, and it was doing quite a lot of damage.
魚は俺のもんだ。
てめえは骨でおしゃぶって
But the
ろし。
point is, the Dance of Wrath can only be obtained once I visit the Shinobi's, the house of the last Shinobi, that is Jin Sakai's grave.
今夜は
And for that, I believe I'll have to kill Kitsune as well as Oni, and that would take a lot of time. And I've even heard somewhere that it's also very effective against Takizo.
狼だって一匹じゃ生きれんさよ。
Because going after Takizo, we can even go after Takizo with our single katana only. Let's not go for dual blade. But that would make it very challenging. Because last time I defeated him using Bounty Master armor and dual katanas. Going after him with just a katana, we'll see. Let's get some bounties done first. Let's see how tough the parries are now. Is the parry window smaller now, or the enemy attack has become more devastating? I believe it's a mix of everything. We'll soon find out by counting how many times we die.
俺は妖帝六人衆を一人残らず見つけてみんなの敵を討つ。そしたら行くよ、そっちへ。約束する。
Hey, Mikage. We'll call our horse and wolf the same. Shimaki and Mikage only. I won't change those because I love those names. And we'll call both of them with the same names. Oh man, it feels like there is such a long journey ahead. Starting again from chapter 1.
待ってろよ、クズども。
Let's go after those Yotei 6 members. Right, there is a memory right here.
10秒。
And seeing the map as fresh as new. Man, we complete. This is that place where we want to go. We'll see whether we can travel directly to Oshima Coast to visit Jin Sakai's place or not. Where are you located at? Right. Where are you located at? Is this the place? Right. The way of the dual katana.
侍になりたいと言ってた。
どういで銭を埋めてるだ。
大声出しちゃ銭を貯めていつか鎧を買うだ。なあ、誰にも言っちゃし内緒だぞ。
もし弟にバレたら小言を言われるら。
And welcome to the stream, guys. Those who have just joined, welcome. We have already completed this game. We killed Lord Saito yesterday. We completed the game on medium difficulty. We completed the game 100%. But and we took approximately 60-65 hours to complete the game, considering each side quest, all the main quest, everything. And we have started the game again. This is a second playthrough of mine, and we have started this in lethal. I have done certain settings, I have changed certain modes. The difficulty has been set to lethal, and this particular mode I have switched on. The Mike mode, if it is pronounced like this, Takashi Mike. It adds more blood, more mud, so it becomes difficult. The combat is already difficult on lethal mode, but we have added a certain bit more of an element to it. Let's go. We got our first coin, the currency. We got our first. Oh, I thought these were the bamboos, but not. It felt so good riding with these horses for the first time. But let's not waste time. Let's directly head to Ainu's Inn. What was the name of that location? Yes, this is the place. Let's start collecting bamboos as well. These will go a long way. There is a Saito outlaw already. Okay, let's see. Why hiding? The game started and we have... Right. I'm pretty sure the window for the parry is much more tighter. Because, see, I'm not able to parry very well. I'm just able to block. Or maybe because it's on lethal mode, that's why the enemies are there up front as soon as the game has started. Because I remember last time when we played this game on medium difficulty, moderate difficulty, there were no enemies this side. The game has started with enemies. Or maybe because I missed them, but I doubt.
やはりここを通るのは縁起が悪いんだ。あの呪われた家に近づくんじゃなかった。妖帝六人衆が一家を皆殺しにしたらしいよ。
縁起が悪いとか言うな。
まあ、あの家の近くには二度と寄らないさ。
So she described a Yotei encampment, I believe, because I don't understand Japanese. Dion Rio. Ah, man.
Maigo
昔なじみを探してる。妖帝六人衆。
つまみ出せ。
This was such a cold scene with Western music and stuff. And the developers have made sure that they'll make Atsu look so badass that you're always in awe. And at the same time, she has some funny dialogues as well. Let's see whether we can parry them or not. This is the point where we were introduced to standoff. Bad. See, this is what happens on lethal mode. You don't get a second chance. You die with a single attack. And I was in a habit of rolling because I thought that I had that roll ability enabled, but I forgot that this is a new game and I don't have that ability right now. I can only dodge as of now. Bad. Man, this would be a while, I'm pretty sure. Getting used to this mode. I'm actually in my habit of rolling. That's why I'm messing it up, and a single miss will kill me. That is what is lethal mode. Bad. Bad, man, bad. Pretty bad. Okay. See, we were not supposed to die with two such petty enemies. I wonder what will happen. Hi Miracle, what's up? हाँ ब्रो, बिना खरीदे कहाँ से मिलेगा ये? कैसे हो, क्या हालचाल? मतलब मैं जब लॉन्च हुआ था जिस दिन, मैंने उसी दिन खरीद लिया था इसको. मैं खेल चुका हूँ इसको, मैं दोबारा से खेल रहा हूँ यार इसको. लीथल डिफिकल्टी पे, हार्डेस्ट डिफिकल्टी पॉसिबल पे. करना क्या है मुझे? without taking damage to unknown resolve. Okay. Who is there? Who is there? I believe I'll be using these a lot this time. Die, you die. Lethal mode is actually tough. Yes, Miracle Bro, it's actually exclusive, PS5 exclusive. I wonder what Takizo will do with me in lethal mode. PS5 पे लॉन्च हुआ है ब्रो, ये पीसी पे आने में काफ़ी टाइम लगता है. गोस्ट ऑफ सुशिमा ऑलमोस्ट 4 साल के बाद आया था, रिलीज हुआ था. गोस्ट ऑफ सुशिमा खेला है कि नहीं खेला है अभी तक?
てめえ問いに答えてねえぞ。俺の首にいくら出す？妖帝六人衆。
नहीं, वैसे मेरे को मैं स्ट्रीम तो कर ही रहा था. मतलब अभी मैंने इसको स्ट्रीम किया. इससे अभी मैं गोस्ट ऑफ योटे ही स्ट्रीम कर रहा था. मतलब आई गेस 10-12 स्ट्रीम्स हो गई होंगी मेरी. I actually saw that you were playing Elden Ring, na? I saw. You were playing with Prangan. Ghost of Tsushima actually came to uska PC port came after for approximately 4 years, if I'm not wrong. And that's why it's because of this exclusivity only. Let's see, this time Ghost of Yote arrives on PC. When? After an year or 2 years? Don't know. कंसल्टेंट की मतलब इस बार में भी शायद से 4 साल बाद नहीं आए, थोड़ा सा जल्दी आ जाए, बिकॉज काफी फेमस हो गई ये गेम. ये Right, so we have unlocked the old inn, and let's just hope that we get Kozero, our bounty master, as soon as possible. We'll get that bounty master armor and we'll complete those duels and we'll head towards Takizo. I just want to see how tough it can go. Let's not even use dual katanas. Let's only use a single katana this time. Let's see how tough it can get. Whether it will cross my sanity or not, we'll see. We'll find out soon.
先刻この宿にて騒ぎがあったとの知らせを受けてな。
収めておいた。
我らは斎藤とその手下を打つ役目を仰せつかっておる。
大層なこった。
文をわきまえろよ、流浪人。
お侍様。それと姉さん、めでてえじゃねえですか。斎藤の犬どもが富士宮から消えたんだ。せいせいしたってもんださ。ねえ。
Right, brother. I actually bought an Elgato HD60 just for this. I bought a PS5 just for Ghost of Yote. I bought an Elgato HD60 just for Ghost of Yote so that I can stream in 1440. That's the only reason. It's such a beautiful game, and if I don't stream it on at least on 2K, that would be a shame. Man, if I had a PS5 Pro, PS5 Pro enhanced, and an Elgato 4K 60, this game would have looked so well.
賞金をかけりゃあっしが手配書きを用意するんでさ
The only reason I spent so many bucks was because of Ghost of Yotei only.
巷で噂になってやつがそれよか安泰でさ
And the game is too good. This game is fabulous. Only if you have played Ghost of Tsushima you would realize how good this game is.
稼げますぜ
悪くねえ話だ。
そう言うと思っておりやした
Right, so we got our first bounty. Right. Should we get our horse first or should we go towards the bounty first? Let's get our horse first, right? Let's get a new coat for our horse. We don't have much money for this cartographer, guys. What his name was? I forgot. Ikabaro, I forgot. I don't think so that I have played a more beautiful game than this. Yeah, this game is exclusive to PS5. That's the downside. That's the only downside. PC players are pretty much disappointed right now. And I'm telling you that even to play this game on PC and that too on 2K settings, it would take a very good PC. I'm pretty sure. This is one of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my life. And I used to say that initially for Ghost of Tsushima. But when I saw Ghost of Yotei, I was like, damn. Man, this Miike mode feels nice because my character is pretty much close to the screen. And it looks nice actually. I should have played my first playthrough in this particular mode only, but I wasn't aware. I started this mode just for a change, but it's looking pretty dope. Man, the action and everything is so much there. The game is pretty much inclusive. There is so much to do in this game. We'll wait for a stream or two, then you will see that how cool the graphics and everything are. Let's get a horse first. Right, that's true. The camera is like God of War. See, this one thing. This thing is like the biggest upgrade. This wasn't possible in Ghost of Tsushima, but they have introduced throwing weapons at your enemies and it looks so cool. That's why I love this game, man. Ghost of Tsushima at that point of time had the same kind of graphics, but I never expected that there will be an upgrade. So because the game is pretty much new and they have must have taken use of AI and stuff, that's why the graphics are pretty much better than Ghost of Tsushima. But if you're planning to play Ghost of Yotei, I would highly recommend that you play Ghost of Tsushima first, so that then only you will be able to actually appreciate this game, Ghost of Yotei, in its full essence. See, this is Mount Yotei. So make sure you play Ghost of Tsushima first, then only play Ghost of Yotei. Hey man, I have actually came to the right place. These are the stables only, I believe. Where is that stable guy? Where is he? I'm at the right place. No, these are the stables.
行きなそら流浪人何か用か
馬屋の主が好んでてめえの馬を野に放つとはな。
斎藤の手に渡るくらいなら逃がしてやりたい
We played the last game with the white coat horse and it was pretty nice.
抗ってきたんだが
This game, yes, even Ghost of Tsushima was based on a revenge story.
起きやがった
You can wait. You can actually wait. It's not necessary for you to buy a PS5 upfront. You can wait. I believe the PC port for this game will be out soon. Can we assassinate? Yes, we can. The Miike mode makes it more difficult because your character is pretty much close to the screen, so because of that you're not able to see the enemies which are there to the left or right of the screen. Let's only assassinate. But I don't think so that it would be possible because that guy is standing there. We can do one thing. Although it's not required, let's fight. Hoping for a parry, hoping for a parry. Bad, see? This is what happens in lethal mode. A single strike will kill you. And enemies keep on attacking. Enemies are pretty much relentless. But nevertheless, we have already given 65 hours of our life to this game. So at least these enemies won't be tough, but it will take few fights for us to get used to the fact that it's much more tougher. Right? So it looks pretty much like a movie. Let's loot first. Although I don't see much loot on these guys. Come on now, give me my horse.
恩に着るおかしな世になっちまったよ困ったもんだ
馬探しを手伝ってやろうか。
This is actually this is Atsu basically. This particular, her name is Atsu. Yotei 6 members are the ones we are hunting for. Lord Saito is the final boss. Lord Saito had 2 sons, Dragon and Spider. Those 2 also we are hunting for. And other member by the name Kitsune, 1 member by the name Oni, and 1 member by the name the Snake. The Snake we have already killed. This game starts with us killing the Snake in a duel. This is young Atsu and her father. Her father was a swordsmith. Kengo, he's the father. He was a swordsmith who was killed by Lord Saito and the other 5 Yotei 6 members. Him and her mother, both were killed. What? Right. So Atsu is on her way to take revenge, basically. In Ghost of Tsushima, Jin Sakai was avenging his father's death from Mongols, basically. The Tsushima island was invaded by Mongol invaders, and they only killed Jin Sakai's father. So he was avenging his death. Where do you want me to go? Follow the horse tracks. Okay.
ここの花何かに食われた跡がある。
鋭いな。腹すかせてただ。ほっとくとこの辺りの花が食い尽くされちまうからな。また育つよ。5分をこう。
Man, I've forgotten what.
あつどうだ。ここらでいいか。
うん、でもクワマどもが見つかんない。
こん近くにいるはずだわ。
It won't be a while. Only 4 minutes. We'll be able to get that
聞こえ
horse.
てねえようだな。高いところいかだ。
口笛が下手だから。
Let's go to the higher ground.
励めばいいだけだ。ここのボラだ。来い。
Yeah, both the games are actually based
見てみろ。
on Japan's story, basically
難しいからって。
on a samurai
じゃねえぞ。
story. How a samurai avenges, how a samurai takes revenge. Right now we'll see horses running.
見つけた。
自分を信じて。
Yes, but the parry in Ghost of Tsushima, the parry is pretty much easy. But in Ghost of Yotei, it's tough. But it's the story and everything. There is too much of action, so many armors to wear, so many charms,
羨ましがれるな。
so many mythic tales to cover through which you unlock various abilities, which makes the action look pretty much fun. So that's why
ほんじゃいつか
these games are pretty much solid.
こら。
You can go ahead and play Ghost of Tsushima any day.
見つけたのは俺たちじゃんけ。
Once you'll start playing that, there won't be any point where you'll be feeling that whether you are getting bored or something. You would love it. Let's choose a horse.
だって未だこの池まで馬に逃げられてるのか。
花に惹かれちまってな。でもどうして？剣吾の娘か。
馬をもらう約束だ。
In Ghost of Tsushima, there were various stances. There was only one weapon, and that was a sword, a katana.
弟励んだか。剣吾が金を貯めてたのは家業の
But
た
in
めに
this game, we have multiple weapons. Various in Ghost of Tsushima, the various stances used to work against various kind of enemies. So there can be a group of enemies in which there are multiple type of enemies, and you have to make sure that you are switching your stances so that you can do the maximum damage against them. So the developers have changed that, and this time they have removed the concept of stances. They have introduced the concept of weapons. That one particular weapon will be effective against a certain kind of enemy. Because we have just started, so you'll get to know when we are done with, I guess, around 15 to 20% of the game, when we'll be having multiple weapons, then only you'll be able to know what's that. Last time we went with this guy. काफी बढ़िया साथ निभाया इसने अपना. He was pretty much solid. He looked pretty fine. This time we'll go with the black horse, considering our difficulty is lethal and it won't be easy. And I know that guy is the deluxe version, deluxe horse. Yes, he is the deluxe horse. When we played Ghost of Tsushima, we went ahead with the deluxe horse, but this time we are going with the black horse because the fight won't be easy this time. There will be too much blood. I don't want to stain my horse's coat with blood. This is our final horse for the whole story. Last time we named him Shimaki. This time also I'll name him Shimaki. Just like a tornado. Yes, he will be Shimaki again. We got the horse, we have the sword. Let's start bounty hunting. This was our first main mission. No, the second main mission. The first main mission was the old inn. Right, so This matches the saddle dye matches the outfit of Atsu. We even have, just because we have the deluxe version of this game, I believe I also have the snake armor. Yes, this is the snake armor. But we'll proceed with the Onryu's armor only. Let's keep it yellow, because yellow was looking nice, it was looking better. Right, so this is the second where we have to look for the dual katana master, but I won't go there. I'll go to this place to hunt for the first bounty. Okay, this bounty hunting starts, I remember, this Blue Flat Cemetery. This bounty hunting starts with a duel with a guy, this particular guy, this crow guy. I forgot his name. What is his name? Crow Genzo. We'll have a duel with Crow Genzo here. This is a beautiful looking place, a beautiful cemetery. And we'll have a duel. This is our first duel ever on lethal difficulty. I hope we are able to do justice to the stream by not dying much. Let's see how it goes. When we did this on medium difficulty, it wasn't very tough. It was pretty damn easy, but because it's the hardest mode of difficulty ever possible, I'm pretty sure this will be a challenge.
そしてカラスの餌にしよったのだ。拙者も同じことをしたまで。
江口家の話は本土で聞いたことがある。領主が闇討ちにあったともっぱらの噂。
See, this guy has a katana and a yari. That spear is known as yari in this game. This javelin-looking spear.
そうかもな。だがあいにく俺は賞金首を打つだけだ。
ならば貴様もカラスにくれてやろう。
Let's go. The first duel of this game. But ideally our first duel was with the snake, but the actual duel. I hope we don't die much. I have that habit of rolling and it will surely get me killed. Okay, I'm aware of this thing.
戦は終わった。江口家も津軽家も負けた。
兄弟の恨みを晴らさねば。
Man, I don't believe I got him on the first try. And that too without taking damage. Alright, maybe this is beginner's luck. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that on lethal difficulty, but no issues. Bad. I guess we still need to unlock parry because parry is still not functioning. It's only blocking. I guess I'll have to visit the altars of reflection. This is the first quickfire weapon which we have got out of so many.
目つぶしか戦いに使える。
Let's pay our respects to the altar of reflection. Right, so it marks the beginning of unlocking all the skills one by one. Right. See? Now the parry has been unlocked. And I will make sure to unlock rolling at the earliest because I have this habit of rolling and dodging every time I'm stuck in a corner of a screen against an enemy. I remember there were certain collectible items to the left side of it. There was only bamboo. Right, so let's get as many bounties as possible as early as we can in this game,
本土で多くの敵を作ってた。
so as to unlock those 5 dueling trees, after which we'll be able to fight Takizo. By the way, Takizo, those who don't know, is the most difficult guy in this game. Literally, he is the most difficult boss. He's not the final boss. He's just a side boss, but he's so difficult. Let's collect more bounties now.
カラスの現像は死んだ。あいつの敵討ちもこれでしまいだ。
人の恨みに深入りしちゃいけねえや。賞金でさ、この分なら腕の立つもんにしか任さねえ首もじきに回せそうでさ。それでお互い一儲けできやすよ。
そりゃどういう賞金首なんだ。
はっ、言ってみりゃ極悪人でさ。
So we can get some maps from him now. Izaburo. Yes, I remember his name now.
その道具。
Izaburo.
絵師なのか。
いえ違うとです。恋は地図ば書くためのもんたい。蝦夷地は本土にとって謎の大勝ち。幕府はそういば改めるち。
戦の下調べというわけか。
いや、おいはただの地図師。ある領主に茶葉こぼしてここん送られただけたい。こん偏僻か土地に。
その偏僻な土地も時が経って様変わりした。地図が役立つ。
お上のための地図ばえばってそがん刀ばさしたそなたの方が役に立ててくれそうだいね。さあさあどうぞ。お好きな地図ば少し銭ばいただければ書き写しますけん。恋もご縁でしょう。切ったはったに及ぶコツもなか。やろ。
そういうことにしておこう。
お待ちください。そういはもう持っとられるごた。あのお待ちを腕に立つ方に見ゆですが。
仕事か。
月賞自由そうのオルトです。霊地ば地図に記す手助けばしとったもんです。近くに霊地のあるち聞いて 調べに行かせたとばってんまだ戻らんとです。
レイチはどこにある？
アン煙
あれか。
あそこで野宿しとるばってずっとあんままたい。月賞は今地でただ一人の友ですたい。
大事ないだろうが、手が空いたら様子を見てくる。
頼みます。
Let's go hunt. Let's go find the other bounties now. We have an altar of reflection nearby, so we can go there. Let's unlock some basic skill points. Yes, this is very much required because else we don't have any other option against those disarming attacks.
こっちに来い。よし、しばき。
Let's go after this particular bounty. His name is Black Powder AP. And I remember from the last playthrough, he was a tough bounty. He was pretty hard to beat. I remember that. Let's see how he behaves this time. I remember this is that particular location only. Don't look in this direction, keep looking in that direction only. Yes. There will be multiple enemies at the top of that hill. That's what makes him difficult. He's a big guy actually. He's not a small guy. He's a big guy. So there are quite a lot of dodges involved. Right, so we have unlocked parry. That's why this parry is working. He's at that hilltop and he's surrounded by multiple enemies and he's also a big guy. He's Black Powder AP, the one with the mask and that big axe. See, he spins his hammer like anything. And I don't have any other option just to dodge. Man, I got killed with a single arrow. Oh, right. We have the support of Mikage as well. Man, see, even this Black Powder AP guy is doing disarming attacks. He wasn't doing these attacks while we were playing him on medium difficulty. Let's finish these guys first, the ones with the arrow, because Bad, man, bad. They're able to kill me with a single strike. I need to make sure that I keep some distance from him. Face him, face him. Run, 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 brother, run. Let's face him head on this time. If he'll grab us, he'll kill us. I'm pretty sure. Ah, we got him. See, the fights are tough. Lethal mode is actually not at all easy, and especially this Mike mode. You have to focus on the enemies like this with the help of the camera angle, because you won't be able to see them, what they are doing to the left or right of the screen. So parrying becomes tough. When you don't know what your enemy is doing, how will you parry? There is another bounty there. Let's head to that particular direction. His name is Smiling Yoshitomo. And unlike Ghost of Tsushima, where your horse cannot go in the water, your horse is pretty much shy of going in the water. In Ghost of Yotei, you can take your horse almost anywhere. Tranquil Falls. We have to reach a place by the name Tranquil Falls. Let's build our first ever fire again, of course. I don't have time for cooking, so I always burn fishes and mushrooms. Always burn them. Don't plan of cooking them to the finest. Just burn them if you want to save time.
賞金稼ぎなのか。知ってるか？幾人も返り討ちにされてるそうだ。あいつを見くびったら痛い目見るぜ。
ずいぶんと詳しいな。微笑みの義仲とやらに。
微笑みの義友だ。
ああ、悪い。そんなに危ないならなぜここへ来た？
そりゃ知らせに来たんだよ。あいつはただものじゃない。
無力な旅人ばかりを狙ってる男だ。ふぬけの間違いだろ。
誰がふぬけだって？ この野郎、俺を誰だと思ってる。
首をいただく。
Man, this basic guy killed me. A single attack killed me. I never thought a basic bounty guy will kill me. I'm pretty sure the further fights will be much more tougher. I'm pretty much struggling to keep the camera angle on the guy. See, you have to turn the camera all the way around, and by the time I'm done with turning the camera, he kills me. Just give me a second. I can change something. The melee camera. The standard Ghost of Yotei dynamically frames enemies near screen edges during melee combat. To frame the classic, should I try doing this? Let's see how it looks. This is also making me do the same thing. This Mike mode is actually making me do quite a lot of work. Along with fighting the enemy, I also have to pan the camera towards him. Nevertheless, pretty bad. What will happen with Takizo, I wonder. I thought of throwing that, but couldn't. Oh, we'll get him this time. I'll have to do something about the camera angle. I don't have to rotate it like this. Oh, we got our first ever sword kit. Smiling Kabutomushi. Kabutomushi. Is there any other collectible? I believe the melee camera was this one only. Dynamically frame dual opponents with reduced motion. Use a standard melee camera in duels. I don't know. We'll see. Where we can go now? Let's get some more bounties first.
賞金首がいくつも。他の賞金稼ぎが名探自慢やすよ。
連中の手が遅いだけだ。
さすが姉さんだ。
みんなの殺し合いはやめてくだされば、もう少し楽んかくっとですばって。お褒めいただかなくてもよかとですよ。
I just want to know where can we start those 5 duels, from where? Because once we start those 5 duels, then only that will mark
地図師の伊三郎から様子を見て
the beginning,
あやつは肝が小さくて
the beginning to fight Takizo.
道に迷ってしまってな。己を顧みる場所を探している。道を求める者らのために地蔵が置かれているという。
その地蔵を知ってるぞ。父が百姓に手を貸してどこかに一体置いてた。
おや、蝦夷地のものだったか。その地蔵を探す間、友をしてもらえないか。手がかりを見つけられるかもしれない。
坊主を一人この土地に置き去りにするのはさすがに気が引ける。
引き受けてくれるのだな。では出発しよう。
あの地蔵、てめえにとってよほど大事なのか。
あまたの浪人が蝦夷地を目指していると聞いて、この地で平和に暮らす者らの妨げになるのではと案じてしまってな。わしならば浪人どもを説き伏せられるはずだ。地蔵の前で共に思案を巡らせば、他の生きる手立てを示せるかもしれぬ。この竹はまだ若いようだ。
切ってみよう。後ろに何か隠れてるかも。音が置いた地蔵に似てるな。
しばし立ち止まり、己を見つめてみよう。自分が何者だったのか、何者になりたいのか。
Right, we need to unlock roll because I'm pretty much used to it.
一期一会の出会いから学べることは多い。
And this roll will actually help us to survive.
お主が関わってくれてよかった。
Because I believe when we are stuck in the corners and not able to pan the camera, I'll roll Atsu to get to the center of the screen.
後ろに下がれ。
At least this is what I believe. Bad. No more talking, only killing. This Mike mode is pretty nice. See, you have to pan the camera so much like this. It's tough. Lethal mode is not that tough. Mike's mode is pretty tough. Because at some point there are 10-15 enemies, and how will I be able to frame each and every enemy in the camera so that I can know what he's about to do? मुश्किल पड़ेगा, that would be tough. But anyways, करेंगे. We'll do that. Any more loot? I don't think so. At least let's go ahead and upgrade our sword to some basic level.
初めて家事を手伝ったのはあの刀だった。
後悔しても知らんど。
するわけねえじゃん。汗まみれだわ。
冬にあったかくていいだぞ。
どうも不格好面。
始めたばっかずら。
Right, so we have upgraded to one particular level. And I believe that's okay for now. I see some memory there. Is it this one in which Jubei hid his scarf at the top of that roof, if I remember? I guess it's that one only. Yes, it's that one only. This is that memory only. And it looks and it feels like a throwback, and it's actually a memory that headband is still lodged in there. So it feels good to see. In the previous memory, the headband is supposed to be there, and when you come in the present, you actually look for that headband and you actually get that. It's so nice. See, the bird even has a nest. It's still there. Let's go towards our next bounty. A grizzly bear. We have a bounty over here, Muniji the Bone Crusher. And we have a bounty over here, the 3 Terrors. We'll go to this place only. Let's fast travel first so that we can close in on some distance. There is a hot spring there, and as practice we'll always complete those hot spring while we are not streaming, just to be safe from YouTube guidelines. A bounty hunter.
初めて会うが、蝦夷地のあちらこちらでお主の手配書きを幾度も見てきた。
なるほどな。賞金首を切って斎藤様に取り入ろうって魂胆か。
幾人もの主に仕えたが、わしには流れ物が合う。お主を切るのは酒と女を買うためだけだ。
I'll fight. I don't bribe. Alright, man. He's so tough. Lethal mode is pretty tough. I have never died even a single time to these bounty hunters in my previous playthrough. But this single strike of them can kill us. Any time it can kill us. I'm starting to wonder whether it's my right decision to directly go after Takizo after just completing the duels. No issues, we'll lodge in 100 or 150 attempts first before giving up entirely, I believe. There was a guy, there was a bounty hunter there somewhere. Yes, there has supposed to be a bounty hunter, a wounded bounty hunter. Yes, I can see someone, I believe. Here is that bounty. Wounded bounty hunter. He was from the Matsumai clan.
とある賞金首を追っている大添3匹だ。斎藤の機嫌を取るため侍を拷問する芸道ども。
知ってるのだ。
2日前に見回りを出したがまだ戻っていない。
松前はてめえしかよこさないのか。
藩が賞金をかけたがただ座って待ってはいられなくてな。しかし見計らっていたよりも手勢が多く馬は殺され俺も危うく死ぬところだった。
大添3匹の隠れ家はどこだ。
この上のホラー穴だ。用心しろ。ブーンを。
There's an altar of reflection as well. Right. I'll have to do this in discreet style so that I don't get much resistance from these guys. Once we'll be strong enough, then we'll face them heads on. There is that big guy. Nevertheless, let's... I also had a weapon lying there somewhere. Yes, there's that weapon. Where are you? Where are you? Maintain some distance. Right. Out of 3, 1 down. He's that guy that which Matsumaya guy was talking about. We came from this one particular location only. Let's head back. Let's go in there directly. You want to fight? Come at me. You want to fight? Come at me. Man. He took it pretty seriously. One strike and we are dead. We don't even get a chance to heal, you see? Man. What's the point of these spirits if you don't get a chance to heal? When you can be killed by a single attack, in lethal mode there is no point of come. This time I'll kill you. Come. Man. Let's not be so casual and reckless about them. Let's do this seriously this time. Right. 2 down. Out of 3, 2 down. Enemies at such beginning of the game are giving us so much trouble, you can see. Oh, I won't be able to kill him because he's a big guy and a giant. Still need to have that upgrade. What should we do? Let's distract him to this location first and try to... This won't be easy. As expected. But why didn't I roll? I should roll. Kumigashiraha, and I know he empowers. And he won't die. These guys won't die until unless I kill him. Right. Now we are left only with this guy. Let's hope we are able to kill him. I'm missing Kusarigama. Man. What is the point of having health spirits if you cannot heal? At least he will die. At least. Right. Let's face him properly this time. Hoping that we won't die this time. How? We are 5% in the game and we are in a standoff can feed to Acha. Okay, I'm aware. Ants. I'm hoping I just don't give up too early.
一瞬だ一瞬。斎藤様が探してるのはおめえだ。
One single strike and I'm dead. Let's not overcome it. Huh? Let's not overcome it. Let's take it easy.
どうした？
楽しませろよ。
Yeah, man. Even such basic bounties. These bounties were so damn easy. I used to get them in single tries while I was playing in medium difficulty mode. Now these basic bounties have even gotten so much stronger and tougher that, and the only reason is that because they can one-shot you. Everyone can one-shot you. A single sword strike will kill you. So you don't have even a smallest margin of error. You cannot do mistakes. You cannot. And I just hope I don't get frustrated because of my deaths. The only boss which could have one-shot you was Takizo. But now anyone can one-shot you. Even Lord Saito didn't one-shot. He also gave you some chance to recover, some chance to gain health. But not now. Not now in lethal mode, you cannot.
仲間は見つかったか。
敵は撃ったぞ。
Your brothers are dead.
多くの同志が殺されてしまった。
これでようやく弔ってやれるな。
お主はこれまであった流浪人とは一味違うな。
行く前に一つ聞きたい。妖帝六人衆のことだ。
なんだ。
狐のことで知ってることは。
手塩ヶ丘のすべてを知る影か。噂ではどこにでも目を光らせているらしい。
Kitsune had the best story, in my opinion. The best quest, if I must say, was of Kitsune. And the Oni was the most intimidating guy. Although his fight wasn't very tough, but the sword, the big Odachi, actually the big flaming Odachi which he carried, actually looked pretty damn gnarly and intimidated. It was so much. Oh, we also have an altar of reflection. That altar of reflection was supposed to be done from that location only, I believe. So if we are here, so at least let's complete that. Maybe from this particular place. No, not from this place. Where is that altar of reflection? That altar of reflection was supposed to be here only. Where? It's located at the top of this hill. You will always see these small white birds sitting on the edge of these grapples. I'll make sure to upgrade the most important basic activities first before I take on Takizo, because else it will be very difficult. Man, the only time I can use health spirits are, I guess, are these times only, because enemies are not giving me any chance to recover or heal. Right, so we are done with this location. We want to, let's hand in the duel first. Hand in the bounty first. I don't want a bow. Yeah, I'm also pretty much surprised how I did that. Yes, I need a special kind of bounty, which will give me an armor. I guess now I'll get that bounty master armor. Yes, see, the bounty master armor. Soma the Condemned.
それから並ぶもんのねえ吹き手になったとか。ただし、その笛を鳴らすにゃ人の魂がいる。
Yes, I remember this. This will be a good duel. And this Soma the Condemned guy, he will also teach us a good song. What was the name? Was it Revenge? Song of Revenge? I don't remember. No, I don't. I want that first. This is that location where he's located. I just want to know from where can we start those duels. Is it a side quest? awesome NPC who will give us those missions from where we can start those 5 duels. I wonder. Let's head to that bounty first, and we'll come to this garden. This beautiful looking garden. There is that cave, and I remember there were enemies even outside of this area. Soma the Condemned plays this beautiful music on his flute. See, one single strike and we are dead. Oh, we have Mikage on our side. We need more of Mikage. We need more of Mikage. See, this guy was on the side of the screen and it becomes so difficult to judge when to parry and when to not. So we'll need more Mikage on our side so that we don't keep dying like this. Yeah, I was supposed to play... my shamisen over here. I remember, if I'm not wrong. He will open the doors after listening, I believe. Yes. There will be a good duel at the end of it, and a good song to be learned from Soma the Condemned, and most importantly we'll get the armor. We'll get that armor, the Bounty Master armor, which is, in my opinion, is the best armor in this game. The Bounty Master armor was the one using which I got rid of Takizo. Man, I came back all the way. I was actually yes, I'm in the right place only. He's Soma the Condemned. Let's hope we don't die much. I remember it was a moderate level fight. We got him, we brought him down in what, 2 to 3 attempts. But I cannot guarantee that in lethal mode for sure. I don't know how many tries it would take. I'm still saying the problem is not the lethal mode. The problem is the Miike mode in which I'm playing. Man. This will be a while, I believe. Let's change few settings regarding, at least let's change the settings regarding duel. We have this camera on default with a reduced motion. No, use the standard melee camera in duels. Let's see what it does. Oh, this won't work because the guy can even go outside of the camera frame. Give me a minute. The original the last man camera, the original one was nice. Let's keep it that way only. This will be a while. Bad. But I should face such bounties because Takizo will be relentless, I'm sure. If I'm getting hammered right down here, then I just hope I survive Takizo at least for odd 100 to... Ah, man, I almost got him. Bad. Man, he wasn't this relentless in our first playthrough. And the game is even punishing us if we press the parry button twice. If Soma the Condemned is taking so much time, I wonder what will happen with Takizo. I need to get my perfect parries right. I'll have to practice. This won't work like this. Man, what a combo. Oh man. I was having this much hard time with Takizu when I was there in moderate difficulty. Bad. I never thought lethal mode will be this much challenging. He's so fast. And I have recorded my gameplays in which I have dealt. The enemy hasn't dealt even a single damage, and I have completed almost all the duels like this. But I doubt that I will be able to record such gameplay in lethal mode, or it will be very tough. It will take multiple tries. I was right when I said that my first playthrough took me 60-65 hours. This will take me at least 100 or 150 hours or more than that. I should roll more, I believe. Man. And when this arena is so big, the arena with Lord Saito and Takizu is pretty small. I need to practice, I guess. The perfect parries need to be practiced, else I won't be able to get the bigger bosses for sure. These perfect parries need to be perfected. Man, I was about to break his poise, stagger him. I overcommitted at that point. What? This has already taken 15 attempts? 16, make it 16. Man, These basic guys are also so much full of surprises. Ah. At least we reached somewhere. Right, we are proceeding somewhere. Let's hope not to die. Ah. Well, man. I wasn't prepared for his Yari. I prepared myself for his katana and he switched his weapon. I parried too early. From Ghost of Yotei, this game has become Sekiro for me suddenly. This has suddenly become Sekiro. It reminds me of the multiple attempts which I had to take to kill bosses and side bosses. Man, I parried. It cannot get worse than this. I was not expecting that he'll be so strong on lethal. But no, nevertheless, this is our practice for Takizo, I believe. Bad. Cannot. Parry needs to be timed so well in lethal mode, no? You cannot make a single mistake. And you have to be so much on your toes that I remember it took me 4 or 5 attempts on moderate difficulty, but on medium difficulty suddenly everything has escalated. Soma the Condemned feels like Takizo now. But nevertheless, we won't give up. We will play and we will defeat him on lethal difficulty only. Ah, bad. Man, his second attack comes after such a delay that in my habit of parrying consecutively I get struck. See, this attack is very delayed. I'm always getting struck by this attack only. And that's why you cannot make... nice, that was nice. Now he'll change his weapon. Arey man, we almost brought him down to 20-30 HP. How can he be so tough? Oh man, when you're least expecting this red attack, it comes out of nowhere. Ah, man. Pretty bad.
一流の腕だべ。死んでくれ、わしの笛のため。
Let's try it 1 or 2 more times and then we'll see if we can do it tomorrow. Maybe with a better mindset. And in lethal mode he has become Taki, so he's the new Takizo in lethal mode. Should I use these? That is also not helping much. If I'll bring him down to Yari, then maybe then I can use. But for that I'll have to at least reach that particular phase. Right, 2 more tries and then we'll call off the stream. We'll try it again tomorrow because this guy is tough, pretty tough. Those were 2 very perfect parries. But what's the use? Man, I'm not even getting a breather. At least I could have healed once or twice. Or maybe I should visit some hot springs first. We have directly come to him with such a small piece of health. Maybe we can visit some hot springs, so maybe some health remains. And he doesn't one-shots us. I was thinking that Takizo would be the one-shotting us, but on lethal mode even this guy is one-shotting us. I should visit some hot springs, increase my health by a few amount and then come back to beat this guy, I believe. Bad. I can't believe he's like this. I wasn't expecting from him. This would be the last try. Oh man, this would be the last try. Right, so I have never ever in my life abandoned a duel, but I will have to because I believe I should visit some hot springs and increase my health first, because I'm getting one-shotted by this guy every time. What, we have tried 30, 35, we were killed 35 times, close to 30, 35, 40 times by this guy only. And it will all be pain and blood by the time we reach Takizo like this. So I'll have to get my perfect parries down. It will be a while. I'll visit whatsoever hot springs I can, and I'll increase my health. Maybe I can get a slight chance to recover my health while I'm fighting. If I get a chance to recover my health, I can easily take him down. If not easily, he can be taken down, but not like this. On lethal mode, he's Takizo's father. He's acting like Takizo's father. He's not giving us space to breathe or any other place to move around. Right, so on that note, let's call the stream off for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And as always, thank you for joining in. This is Atsu saying goodbye for today. We'll join you guys tomorrow. We'll meet again at 9 PM Indian Standard Time here on YouTube only. And it's a request, if you like what you see and if you want to support this channel, because I'm a small YouTuber, I am just starting out, so I need your help. Kindly consider subscribing if you haven't already to see more games, PC games and PS5 games, upcoming PC and PS5 games. Thank you so much for joining in. This is GodMetal signing off. I'll wait for 3 to 4 minutes. If you guys have anything to say or any feedback which you guys want to give, I'll wait in the chat box. Comment down whatsoever you feel like. If you have any feedback, if you have any suggestions, if you have any other games, because we have already completed this game, so we have some space. We can play other games as well. Right, so I have taken this as a challenge to complete this game on lethal mode. So this challenge is proving out to be pretty darn difficult, because these basic bounty guys were never a challenge, and now on lethal mode they are entirely different. So let's hope we get him down tomorrow. I'll visit some hot springs offline so that I can increase my health first and then come back to take a fight with him. We'll defeat him tomorrow, hopefully on stream. Right, so you guys take care. I'm here 3 to 4 minutes as well. If you have anything to say or comment. Alright, guys. On that note, thank you. Take care. Good night. Bye bye.